For many of you who have attended this dinner year after year, you may remember our 2007 guest speaker, her stepfather, Martin Graves, who shared with us her heartwarming story of the valiant fight of 3 bouts of cancer since receiving a diagnosis at the age of 8 of acute lymphoblastic leukemia, a bone marrow cancer. Savannah Bean, now age 21, and a student at Bakersfield College, is here tonight to share with you how important your donation has been to her. Before I bring her up, Savannah often volunteers in our canteen as her school schedule allows. Last May, while volunteering, Savannah sat down and wrote this poem. If you want to donate blood, Houchin's the place to go. Giving blood saves many lives. Take it from a pro. There's platelets and plasma that some people lack, so when you give yours, we store it in the back. Donors are the angels of the sick and those who are feeling poor, so thanks for your donation, and please come give some more. Please help me welcome Savannah Bean.
Obviously, I'm gonna have a book someday. Okay. Hi, my name is Savannah Bean, and I'm one of the thousands who have received platelets, thanks to donors like you. I'd like to thank, before I start, those at Houchin, Greg Gallion, and Carol and Patrick for having me speak. It's quite an honor. 13 years ago, when I was 8 years old, I was diagnosed with acute lymphoblastic leukemia, which is a cancer of the white blood cells. I underwent around 2 years of chemotherapy. After the treatment, there were no cancer cells to be found, and so I was considered to be in remission. During the time of my treatment, I received many platelet transfusions, almost too many to count. Unfortunately, in February of 2003, when I was 13, I relapsed and had to do another 2 years of chemotherapy. The second time was a bit more of a struggle, and I had to receive dozens of platelets and blood transfusions to keep me alive. Luckily, I have an awesome family. My mom and my dad are over there, and they stuck by me the whole time and helped me through my struggle and kept me company during my stays in the hospital. I have, in my opinion, the best parents a kid could ask for. After the 2-year treatment, I was again free from cancer and was a freshman in high school at Bakersfield High. I got to hang out with kids my own age and enjoy life, thanks to folks like you. Then in May of 2006, I was diagnosed a 3rd time with cancer. I was immediately taken to UCLA, where I had previously received most of my treatment. I underwent 3 months of intense chemotherapy and radiation, and finally, in August of 2006, I received a bone marrow transplant from the stem cells of an umbilical cord. With this type of transplant, it was as if I was being physically reborn. I had to re-get all my immunizations, like, all those vaccines you get, the icky shots. And I lost all my hair. I went from being 125 pounds to being 79 pounds. And I had to receive and during my recovery in the hospital, I got encephalitis, which is a virus that causes inflammation and swelling of the brain. As a result of this, my short-term memory was severely affected. I didn't understand where I was, what I was doing, or who anybody was around me. I couldn't even recognize my mom and dad. If someone were to ask me a question, I was unable to answer because I either couldn't process what was being said, or I couldn't remember what he or she had said by the time they finished their sentence. Since then, it has been 4 years and I am still free from cancer. I am attending Bakersfield College to complete my general education and then plan to transfer to San Francisco University. School is a big struggle for me with my short-term memory, but it is improving every day, and I have passed most of my classes with A's and B's. I volunteer I can't remember her name, sorry, it's Tracy. Tracy said at Houchin during my breaks, and I really enjoy it. I work at the snack counter and just talk to people after they've given blood or platelets, and I love volunteering there. It's really fun, especially getting to see people like Greg and Carol at the desk. She's a really nice person. And without people like you willing to donate blood and platelets, I would not be here today. Your donations change many lives every day. Thank you for your generosity in giving my life back. I plan to live it out to the fullest. Thank you.